It's almost 2 in the morning now. The city sleeps beneath the clouds. A glass of whiskey by my side, and thoughts I've spent years trying to hide. The rain taps softly on the glass, like questions from a distant past. And every drop reminds me of the words I've never spoken of. I always thought there'd be more time, another chance, another line, to tell the people that I care before they disappear. Some feelings grow heavier with age, like old letters trapped inside a page. These are the things I never said, the words still living in my head, the feelings buried deep inside. For all the years I chose to hide. These are the things I never said, long after tears were left unshed, still echoing through midnight air, like prayers nobody hears. I never told my father how. I finally understand him now, the weight he carried every day, without a single word to say. I never told my mother enough how a love made life less rough, how every sacrifice she made still guides me through the day. And there were friends I should have called before the distance built a wall, people who once knew my name before everything changed. Sometimes silence feels like strength, until you realize what it takes. These are the things I never said, the words still living in my head, the feelings buried deep inside. For all the years I chose to hide. These are the things I never said, long after tears were left unshed, still echoing through midnight air, like prayers nobody hears. There was a woman long ago who deserved more than she'll ever know. I never told her she was home before she left me all alone. I never told her how afraid I was of losing everything I loved. So I hid behind a quiet smile and watched her leave with time. Now every time the rain comes down and darkness settles on the town, I hear the conversations we never had playing in my head. Maybe we're all a little broken by the words left unspoken. Maybe the heart keeps every line we couldn't say at the time. And maybe wisdom comes too late to rewrite fate, but not too late to understand. These are the things I never said, the truth still resting in my chest, the love, the fear, the gratitude, the things I thought nobody knew. These are the things I never said, but maybe they were understood instead, because some feelings don't need sound to be found. The rain grows softer near the dawn, another sleepless night moves on. The city slowly comes alive as morning fills the sky. I take a breath and close my eyes, watching the darkness say goodbye. Still carrying the things I've never said. The things I never said. The city sleeps beneath the rain, while I sit here with my pain. 100 thoughts inside my head, and things I wish I had never said. The clock keeps moving on the wall, like it doesn't care at all about the battles I still fight every lonely night. Most people think I'm doing fine. I smile and say I'm alright every time, but some storms stay out of sight, hidden from the light. The strongest hearts can break apart without anyone knowing. Strong men cry alone sometimes, behind closed doors and silent nights. Not because they're weak inside, but because they have nowhere to hide. Strong men cry alone sometimes, when no memories cross their minds. And though nobody sees the tears they've been carrying for years. Father never showed his pain. He carried it like pouring rain, falling quietly through the years, without a witness to his tears. Now I understand that look, the one hidden beneath the books, the tired eyes behind the smile that stayed strong all the while. Life teaches lessons in strange ways. Some arrive on brighter days, others come beneath the moon. In an empty room, every man has wounds unseen, hidden beneath where he's been. Strong men cry alone sometimes, behind closed doors and silent nights. Not because they're weak inside, but because they have nowhere to hide. Strong men cry alone sometimes, when old memories cross their minds. And though nobody sees the tears they've been carrying for years. Maybe strength isn't never falling. Maybe it's answering when life keeps calling. Maybe courage isn't standing tall. Maybe it's surviving it all. And maybe tears don't make us less. Maybe they help us carry the weight. Strong men cry alone sometimes, then wipe their eyes and keep the light, because tomorrow still awaits beyond the pain and all the weight. Strong men cry alone sometimes, but they don't stay there all night. They rise again with quiet grace, face another day. The rain begins to fade away. The darkness slowly turns to gray. Morning knocks upon the sky, and another night goes by. I take a breath and let it go. Something only strong men know. Sometimes the strongest thing you can do is cry alone. And keep moving on. I've carried things I never showed down every unfamiliar road. Smiled through days that felt too long, pretending everything was strong. The world only sees the outside man, the steady voice, the careful plan. But no one hears the midnight noise, or knows the way behind the poise. Bills to pay and dreams to save, promises I swore I'd keep one day. 1,000 worries in my mind that I learned to leave behind. Some burdens don't make a sound, yet they can pull a strong man down. This is the weight I never shared, the silent load I always carried there. Behind the smile, behind the calm, I was holding on. This is the weight I never shared, the fear, the doubt, the endless prayers. And though nobody knew my fight, I faced it every night. I remember nights without much sleep, responsibilities running deep, watching the ceiling in the dark, trying to find another spark. Everyone expecting me to stand, to be the rock, to be the man. So I learned how to hide the strain and walk through every storm and rain. There were moments I almost broke, words I needed but never spoke, because I thought strength meant silence, and silence meant survival. The heart grows tired carrying along things it was never meant to own. This is the weight I never shared, the silent load I always carried there. Behind the smile, behind the calm, I was holding on. This is the weight I never shared, the fear, the doubt, the endless prayers. And though nobody knew my fight, I faced it every night. Maybe strength is not pretending that everything is fine. Maybe courage is admitting when the mountain feels too high. Maybe even the strongest soul needs a place to rest, needs someone to understand the battles in his chest. This is the weight I never shared, but I'm no longer leaving it there. I've learned that scars don't disappear by hiding them for years. This is the weight I never shared, slowly takes its place. The city wakes, the sky turns blue, and I finally tell the truth. Some burdens made me who I am. Some taught me how to stand, and some were never meant to be carried alone.
Nobody saw the storm inside, the nights I barely survived, the smiles I wore through every day, while pieces of me slipped away. The city lights kept shining bright, but they never saw the fight behind the calm, behind the face. I was barely holding my place. I learned to laugh when things went wrong, to tell the world that I was strong. And every time somebody asked, I'd say I'm fine and change the path. Some storms don't bring the rain, they leave their mark inside the pain. Nobody saw the storm, the thunder underneath the calm, the battles raging in my mind, while I kept saying I was fine. Nobody saw the storm, the nights that felt so cold and long, the weight I carried on my own, when I thought I was alone. There were mornings I couldn't explain why getting up felt like a chain, why every step felt twice as far beneath the weight of who we are. Responsibilities never sleep, promises run deep, so I kept moving through the years with pockets full of hidden fears. The world applauds a man who stands, but rarely sees a shaking hands, or hears the silence in his room when the darkness starts to bloom. Every scar has a story to tell about the days we hid it well. Nobody saw the storm, the thunder underneath the calm, the battles raging in my mind, while I kept saying I was fine. Nobody saw the storm, the nights that felt so cold and long, the weight I carried on my own, when I thought I was alone. Maybe strength isn't being unbreakable, maybe it's getting up again. Maybe courage isn't having no fear, maybe it's walking through it anyway. And maybe the storms we never show are the ones that help us grow. Nobody saw the storm, but somehow I saw
have faded with the years, and so did some of the fears. Nobody saw the storm, yet here I am still moving on, stronger than I used to be.
Because the storm didn't defeat me. The rain has stopped outside tonight. The clouds have opened to the light. The city wakes beneath the dawn, and another storm is gone. Nobody saw it come and go, but I know, and that's enough. A man in his silence share this room beneath a pale midnight moon. No voices echo through the walls, only memories when darkness falls. The city glows beyond the glass, while another lonely night slowly passes. A half-filled drink beside his hand, and a life nobody understands. He learned long ago not to complain, to carry losses and hidden pain, to wear a smile when people ask, and quietly continue the task. Some men build walls out of stone, not to keep people out, but to survive alone. It's just a man in his silence tonight, sitting beneath the fading light, holding conversations in his mind with the things he left behind. A man in his silence remains like an old song wrapped in rain, and though nobody hears a sound, 1,000 thoughts are moving around. The years have changed the color of his hair, but not the weight he carries there. Responsibilities, dreams, regrets, and promises he can't forget. He remembers nights he almost broke, words he needed but never spoke, moments when he needed a hand but chose to stand. The world often praises the strong, the ones who keep moving along, yet rarely sees the cost it takes to survive the heartbreaks behind every quiet face. There are stories time cannot erase. It's just a man in his silence tonight, sitting beneath the fading light, holding conversations in
silence remains, like an old song wrapped in rain. And though nobody hears the sound, 1,000 thoughts are moving around. Maybe silence isn't loneliness, maybe it's where healing begins. Maybe peace is learning how to sit with your own shadow somehow. And maybe strength isn't being loud or standing above the crowd. Maybe it's carrying your truth without needing proof. It's just a man and his silence tonight, but somehow everything feels right. Because after all the years in pain, he's learned what truly remains. A man and his silence alone, yet stronger than he's ever known. Not because the storms are gone, but because he carries on. The first light appears beyond the sky as another night says goodbye. The city wakes, the streets come alive, and so does he. A man in his silence, still walking side by side into another day. People see me every day, walking through life the usual way. A simple smile, a steady face, never too fast, never out of place. They hear me laugh, they hear me speak. They think I'm strong, they think I'm free. But there are places they can't find, hidden deep inside my mind. Behind these eyes are countless nights, long conversations with fading lights, moments I buried years ago that still refuse to let go. Some stories stay beneath the skin, where nobody has ever been. Behind my quiet eyes tonight lives a world nobody sees in the light. Old dreams, old scars, old memories, floating like leaves upon the sea. Behind my quiet eyes remain a little sunshine, a little rain. And though I rarely let it show, there's more than people know. There were roads I thought I'd take, promises I couldn't make, people I wish I could have saved before they drifted away. There were nights I almost called just to hear a familiar voice, but pride can build a lonely room where silence makes the choice. The years taught me how to survive, how to keep hope alive, even when the world felt cold and every story felt old. Every heart a secret rooms, hidden beneath the moon. on the sea. Behind my quiet eyes remain a little sunshine, a little rain. And though I rarely let it show, there's more than people know. Maybe we all wear different masks to carry life and all it asks. Maybe the strongest souls we meet are fighting battles in secret streets. And maybe kindness matters most, because we never really know what someone carries home alone after the crowd is gone. Stays untold, it still unfolds. The night grows softer near the dawn, another silent hour gone. The city wakes, the sky turns blue, and life begins anew. I take a breath and face the day, with everything I've learned along the way. Behind my quiet eyes, the story continues. I spent so many years pretending that nothing ever left a mark, walking through crowded rooms, smiling while carrying shadows in the dark. People saw the man I became, the steady hands, the calm disguise, but nobody knew the battles hidden behind my eyes. I learned how to change the subject whenever feelings came too close, build walls out of old silence and called it strength the most. Some truths grow heavier with time, when they're buried deep inside. This is the truth I hid for years, behind the smiles and hidden tears, the nights I felt completely lost, the dreams that came with too much cost. This is the truth I hid for years, the fears beneath the souvenirs, and though I tried to let them go, they followed everywhere I go. There was a time I needed saving, but I didn't know how to ask, so I carried all the pieces and hid them behind a mask. told myself that I was fine, even when I couldn't sleep, even when the weight I carried was becoming far too deep. The world applauds a strong man who never seemed to bend or break, but nobody talks about the price some men quietly pay. Every scar has its own voice, even when we have no choice. This is the truth I hid for years, behind the smiles and hidden tears. The nights I felt completely lost, the dreams that came with too much cost. This is the truth I hid for years, the fears beneath the souvenirs. And though I tried to let them go, they followed everywhere I go. Maybe healing starts the moment we stop running from ourselves. Maybe peace begins the day we place our burdens on the shelf. And maybe honesty is stronger than pretending all along. Maybe broken hearts can still become the source of someone's song. Help me become who I am, yeah. This is the truth I hid for years, no longer trapped behind my fears, because the weight grows lighter now the moment we allow it out. The rain is stopped outside tonight, the city glows beneath the light. I sit alone, but not the same. I finally called the truth by name, and for the first time in a while, the silence feels lighter. Some battles leave no scars behind, no broken bones, no warning signs, just silent nights and tired eyes, and questions buried deep inside. The world keeps turning like before, nobody notices the war that rages quietly in the soul, while trying to stay in control.
I learned to carry what I could and keep standing where I stood. Even when the weight became too heavy to explain. Some walls are fought without a sound, yet they can shake the strongest ground. Some battles leave no scars, but they change who we are. They leave their mark beneath the skin, in places nobody's been. Some battles leave no scars, yet they can feel so hard. And every victory we find lives quietly inside. There were mornings I felt lost, counting every hidden cost, trying to find a reason why the strongest men still cry. There were nights I sat awake, wondering how much I could take, listening to the rain outside while fighting storms inside. The hardest roads I've ever known were the ones I walked alone, with nothing but faith in time to help me survive every step through the dark. Left a little light inside my heart. Some battles leave no scars, but they change who we are. They leave their mark beneath the skin, in places nobody's been. Some battles leave no scars, yet they can feel so hard. And every victory we find lives quietly inside. Maybe courage isn't winning, maybe it's refusing to quit. Maybe strength isn't perfection, maybe it's surviving it. And maybe every hidden war teaches us what we're fighting for, even when nobody knows the road we chose. Fades away. The rain has finally disappeared. The sky is bright, crystal clear. The night gives way to morning light, and everything feels right. Some battles leave no scars, but they leave strength. And sometimes that's enough. That's enough. Everybody talks about leaving, like it's the strongest thing to do. Walking away from broken places when the sky no longer feels blue. But nobody talks about staying when every part of you wants to run. When the weight feels almost endless and the battle isn't won. I've stood in rooms full of silence, holding pieces of my soul, trying to keep the fire burning. When the nights grew cold, some roads test your heart before they show you who you are. I was strong enough to stay when everything inside me walked away. When hope was fading into gray, I found another reason to remain. Strong enough to stay through the storms and through the pain. Not because I wasn't afraid, but because I refused to break. There were days I lost direction, looking for a distant light, wondering if all this struggle would ever make things right. The people around me couldn't see the war beneath my skin. They only saw the man still standing, not the fight within. Yet every morning I got up and faced another day. Even when my heart felt tired, I found the strength to stay. Every scar became a guide, every storm stayed by my side. I was strong enough to stay when everything inside me walked away. When hope was fading into gray, I found another reason to remain. Strong enough to stay through the storms and through the pain. Not because I wasn't afraid, but because I refused to break. Maybe strength isn't moving mountains, maybe it's carrying the weight. Maybe courage isn't winning battles, maybe it's showing up anyway. And maybe the strongest men alive are not the ones who never fall, but the ones who keep standing after losing it all. Stopped outside tonight. The city glows beneath the light. The road ahead is finally clear, and there's no fear. I take a breath and watch the dawn, knowing the hardest nights are gone. Because sometimes the bravest thing a man can do is stay Every man has a story written somewhere in his eyes, a collection of old battles and unfinished goodbyes. Some chapters are filled with laughter, some are heavy with regret, some are carried like old photographs, too precious to forget. The world only sees the surface, the smile, the suit, the steady hand. But underneath every quiet face lives a life you understand. Every road leaves its mark, every light has known the dark. Every man has a story, a road he had to walk alone, a dream he almost gave up on, a place he once called home. Every man has a story, a lesson written in his scars. And though the years may change his face, they never change who he truly is. Some men carry broken promises, others carry silent pain. Some are haunted by old memories that return with every rain. Some lost people they still love, some lost parts of who they were. Some spend years searching for answers, only to find themselves. The strongest men aren't always loud, they don't need the world to know. Sometimes strength is simply standing up and refusing to let go. Time can bend but not erase the truth behind a weathered face. Every man has a story, a road he had to walk alone, a dream he almost gave up on, a place he once called home. Every man has a story, a lesson written in his scars. And though the years may change his face, they never change who he truly is. And maybe that's why we keep moving through every storm, through every year. Because somewhere inside us lies the boy who faced his fears, the son, the friend, the lover, the dreamer, the man we're still becoming. No matter how far we've traveled, the story isn't done. And every story leaves a light, a reason to keep believing through the longest night. And every man has a story of losses turned into wisdom, of pain transformed into strength, of surviving and becoming. Every man has and this one belongs to me. The dawn arrives beyond the rain. The city slowly wakes again. Another day, another page, another chapter with age. I finish my drink and stand up slow, with nowhere special left to go. Just grateful for the road I've known. Because every man has a story, and this is mine.